All right, now that the official chauffeur is gone, we can now have fun. I'm calling on all of the Regent baseball fans. If you're here in the park tonight, come find me up in the stands. I'm trying to get everybody up on the mic so we can have a good time tonight. So I want to make sure that everybody feels involved tonight. Anybody here representing the Knights, want to hear your story, want to hear about what you're doing tonight, because we want to go ahead and feature you tonight. All righty.
First pitch, Tom is a former head baseball coach here at Regents. He's coached at Regents from 2009 to 2018. And he was the head baseball coach for 6 years. And in those 6 years here at Regents, he won 4 district championships. His wife, Lori, is a longtime teacher here at Regents, and they recently retired. His son, JC, is a current head baseball coach at Southwestern. Obviously, Tom loves baseball and loves to play golf in his spare time. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tom Bunch.
And the ceremonial first pitch going to be coming out from a former Regent coach slash teacher, and he throws an outside strike, but again, we're at the home field. That counts as a strike. I don't care where you're going to get that from. If we're on the home field, that's a strike. And again, we want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. This is the Regents Knights baseball team hosting the Hyde Park Panthers. Again, this is the Willard of Oz hanging out with you guys tonight and want to bring a lot of excitement here to the ballpark. So again, if you're tuning in live, I want to make sure that you come into the next game. Don't sit at home. We need everybody out to support this ball team. And again, if you're out here in the ballpark, I want to meet you. I want to shake your hand, and we want to go ahead and put you on the mic tonight. So again, come find me, the Willard of Oz, standing up here next to the press box. Would love to have some company at any time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Regents School of Austin. I want to remind you, the Regents School of Austin, the TAPS organization, promote good sportsmanship. By its players, coaches, and fans, the use of inappropriate language or gestures will not be tolerated. And fans not about this rule will be asked to leave.
All righty, folks. So we are getting ready for first pitch, and you can probably hear over the PA right now a lot of pre-game ceremonies going on right now, but I can honestly say the Knights are showing out tonight. A lot of fan support here in the stands, and the Hyde Park Panthers traveling well together as well. In a beautiful night here in Austin, Texas, as temperatures dipping into the 60s. A lot of cloud cover and a pretty stiff wind coming out of the south side of the stadium, so hopefully with some big hits from the Knights, we could have some carry over the fence for some big hits and dingers tonight. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to the live broadcast of the Regent Knights baseball team as they open up district with the Hyde Park Panthers. Again, I'm the Willard of Oz. I'm hailing just from north in the Cedar Park area, from the Cedar Park community. Got my start with KMAX Sports and then Vype Media all the way back in 2012. So been with the company for quite a while and have an extreme enthusiasm for sports and bringing people together. And so happy that the Knights are going to be able to have me here tonight, here representing you guys. So ready to bring you all the action. And again, if any fans are in the stands who want to be able to meet you, come over here, meet me up at the top of the press box, shake my hand. Would love to be able to hear your story and feature you throughout the broadcast. And you're going to have me for the next 6 games. So let's go ahead and have some fun while we're doing it. And folks, we are getting ready for the first pitch. So we're just taking a little bit of time as the umpires getting everything set. Got our coach, our fearless leader from the Knights, bringing out our baseballs, so the game balls for the night. And folks, we're going to go ahead and let you pause and listen in to the sights and sounds of the ballpark while we get the updated baseball rosters. We'll be right back.
Number 13, Sam Pope. And our Knights are led by head coach Michael McCullum, assistant coach Jeff Montgomery, Chris Henson, and Eddie Villarreal.
Alrighty, folks, as you've started to hear now the starting lineups from both sides, we're going to go ahead and stand for the national anthem, so we will go ahead and pause so we can listen into the sights and sounds of the ballpark.
We honor our veterans and our country with the playing of our national anthem.
And an absolute beautiful rendition of that national anthem, and I don't know what else is going to get you more jacked up for some baseball than that national anthem right there. So now the Regent Knights going to take the field first, and going to be under the pitcher number 10. Again, we're going to go ahead and get an updated roster for you guys. This is the Willard of Oz, Josh Willard, reporting live for Vype Live Media. And again, got my start with Vype Media about 10 years ago up in the Cedar Park community. Played slot receiver for Cedar Park, and then have gone on to broadcast a couple, actually 3 state championships, 2 actual victories. So been all over the state of Texas broadcasting Texas high school football, and very happy to be bringing you this action tonight here between the Regent Knights and the Hyde Park Panthers. And we are in a beautiful stadium tucked here into the hill country on the west side, southwest side of Austin, into the hills. You can kind of look off into your right and kind of see some of the skyscrapers down there. And we've got a couple babies checking in. Hey there, baby. Everybody's coming up here to have some fun tonight, so make sure if you're in the area, you still got time to get up here. But if you don't, make sure you keep it locked with the Willard of Oz. We're going to bring you all the action here on Vype Live Media. Going to go ahead and tune into the sounds real quick as we give you some more sights, and we're going to go ahead and get an updated roster just on that pitcher and catcher. Actually leading off for the Panthers is going to be Ethan Perez, number 11. And he's going to look at that first called strike. A nice pitch low and outside right there. It made him think right there. Enough to make him take the strike. This one right there, swung and a miss. Good off speed right there. The Regent Knights now ahead in the count, 2-0. That one's going to get called outside of the strike zone for a ball, so forgive me now. We are now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Knights still ahead in the count. Ethan Perez, the left-hander, takes a hack at it. He's going to foul this one off, foul, behind home plate. Still brings our count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Great command right now from the Knights pitcher. Doing a lot of good stuff, making Ethan Perez really stand in the box right there. Here comes the windup. This one's going to be a golf shot, going to be just fouled off to the right side. Ethan Perez almost stole one right there down the right foul line. That falls foul, and that still keeps our count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. A great opportunity right now for the Knights to really control that mound. And going to see how they capitalize now. The count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs here in the top of the first. And this is a hack, again, right down the right side. And that's going to fall foul again. Perez just a little bit early each on these last 2 hacks now. Still the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Knights playing somewhat shallow in the outfield. Perez being that leadoff hitter. Here comes the pitch. This one just a little high and outside. It's going to bring our count to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perez hanging tough in the batter's box for sure for the Panthers. Here comes the windup in the pitch. And this is going to be shot down right just to the second baseman. A great diving stop and a great routine play for the Regent Knights. Outstanding job by number 9, second baseman. A great job for not letting that one slip into the outfield. And the opening batter going to go down with an out. So 1 out here in the top of the first. The Panthers now bringing up their second batter of the night. He's a righty. And he checks on that swing, but probably should have gone because that was right down the pipe. That's there for a strike. Ooh, this one looks like it was fouled. Could have been a foul tip, and maybe off the base of that bat right there. The base swinger tried to check that swing there at the last second. Maybe came off the handle of the bat, but they're going to go ahead and call that a strike. He went on the swing, so it'll be 0 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Here comes the windup in the pitch. That one's right down the middle. He's going to get him looking right there. Some great stuff right there from the pitcher. That's going to take out another batter. So now 2 outs now for the Panthers here in the top of the first.
Number 8, Chase Perez.
And number 8, Chase Perez comes to the bat now. A good breaking ball right there inside of the strike zone. It was hovering on that outside, but a good call by Blue right there, getting him for a called strike. 0-1 is our count. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Oh, just a check swing. It's going to go foul. So that's going to bring our count now. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. An opportunity right here for the Knights. Take care of the side. Base is empty. Here comes the windup. A breaking ball just on the outside. Almost got him. A good no swing right there by the Panthers. It's going to bring the count 1-2. And almost got him going again, making him think on that outside ball. That's going to go for a called ball now. It brings our count now to 2-2, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be low in the dirt. That's going to fall for a ball. That'll bring us to a full count here in the top of the first. An opportunity right now for number 8, Chase Perez. A full count, 2 outs, an opportunity for the Knights to get out of the side. Comes the windup in the pitch. This one's going to be popped up foul. I might have a chance at it myself. And it falls just foul. That's going to keep the at-bat alive for Mr. Perez. again, the center fielder now, bringing the count to 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Still has an opportunity to get out of the side right here for the Knights. Oh, and a zinger right down just past the shortstop in between second and short. It's going to go out to center fielder, where the cutoff man is actually going to be that second baseman, and Chase Perez, number 8 center fielder, going to be in with a double.
Batting cleanup for the first baseman, number 17, Jackson Kruger.
And the first baseman now, the lefty, number 17, Jackson Kruger, coming to the plate with 1 man on second, 2 outs. This one going to be called for a strike, a little bit high and outside. Home plate blue gives us that call. We'll take it as many times as we can now. 0-1 the count, 2 outs, a man on second. Top of the first. Oh, a great breaking ball, but timed perfectly by the Panthers and fielded even better by the Regent Knights out in center field. A great job with a routine fly play to get out of the side, leaving a man stranded on second. And now the Regent Knights are going to take over here in the bottom of the first. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Let's go ahead and just listen into the sights and sounds of the ballpark. Let's go ahead and have some fun. This is Regent Knights baseball here on Vype Live Network.
He was in 2014, 2015. He was number 3 on the court, number 1 in your heart. Graduate from Wake Forest, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Sam Hartman. Also, welcome back, Garrett Gamble. And the only student in Regents that have played volleyball, basketball, and boys baseball, but she was a lady. She's number 5 in the volleyball, number 34 in basketball. Number 1 in your hearts, also in baseball. 17-18 graduate. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Lauren Chapman. And also one of those important people for Coach Bryden's football team is number 88 on the football field. From Southern California, number 1 in your heart, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Zach Robert. Let's go back to 2015, 2016. She was number 7 in volleyball, went to Baylor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Lindsay McDowell. We got another Wake Forest graduate, welcome back, Benjamin Hartman. Ben Hartman. Let's welcome back Hannah Edling Gamble. Welcome back, Hannah. Let's also say hello to McCade Rice. Welcome back, McCade. We got another Gamble. Welcome back, Dawson Gamble. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Maddie Adams. Got a lot of great graduates.
All righty, and again, thank you so much, folks, for tuning in to the live broadcast of the Regent Knights hosting the Hyde Park Panthers. And so far, the Regent Knights really taking care of the side. And a great job behind number 10, Brady Roberts, taking command of the mound and really doing a good job of forcing the Panthers into some difficult situations. And gave up a double there. But other than that, Brady Roberts really held his own on the bump. So now it's going to be our turn at the at-bats. And number 3, Jackson Smith, going to get things started off with us at shortstop.
Leading off the Knights, the shortstop, number 3, Jackson Smith.
All righty, Jackson Smith, the right-handed shortstop, coming to the plate. This one low and outside for a ball. Good eye by Jackson. Jackson in the last inning had an opportunity at a shot sent right up the center field that went through for a double. Made a great effort on the play as this one swung and missed by Jackson. Just a little too fast right there. Brings the count to 1-1, no outs. Here comes the pitch, and Jackson swinging on this one a little bit outside. A great breaking ball right there by number 13 from the Panthers. It brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And pitcher stepping off the pitch right there. Going to reset everything. Jackson really hugging that plate right there as that leadoff man. And that one high. Woo! A zinger. Jackson with a good eye right there. It's going to bring the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Again, Jackson, our leadoff man. Our score here is 0-0 here in the bottom of the first. A good breaking ball, but that's just going to be high. That was right at Jackson's shoulders, so good call by Blue there. It's going to be a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Opportunity for Jackson right here. And it's swing and a miss right there. That's going to be called for a strike 3. And with the catcher throwing the ball to third base to celebrate, kind of overthrew it right there. So that, with the full count, Jackson Smith takes a strikeout. So that brings up number 10, Robert Brady, who's absolutely been, or excuse me, Brady Robert, that's been an absolute commander on the bump tonight so far. Done a great job in the top of the first, now getting an opportunity to make a hack at it. That one's going to be low, but called strike. And you like to think that when these pitchers get into the batter's box, they might be able to locate that ball a little bit easier. And a little bit easier said than done right there as Brady takes right there another called strike now, bringing the count to no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Our score still here, 0-0. And this one, a high pitch. That one's going to be outside. It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Again, a beautiful night here in Austin, Texas. A little bit of the south wind, so hopefully we'll be able to get some of these baseballs to carry with some big hits. And Brady right there doing a good job of taking that pitch right there, bringing the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Again, Jackson Smith, first batter for the Regent Knights, went down swinging. Now our second at bat is our pitcher. And a swing and a miss right there. That's going to be another strike 3. So 2 strikeouts right now for the Panthers, and a very commanding presence by number 15, it looks like, for the Panthers, doing a great job on the bump. Check that, it was 13. And now batting is number, let's see, I got Brennan Warwick. He's going to take a hack at it. It's going to go foul down the right side first base line, and this is number 8 again, Brennan Warwick. The right-handed hitter crowding that plate, going to make it tough for the pitcher. A good breaking ball right there, and that just catches the outside. It's going to go no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brennan with his back up against the wall right now, already in the batter's box. Got to make something happen for the Knights. That one just outside. Good eye by Brennan. That'll bring our count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. A check swing by Brennan. Good job of holding back. Don't let him have it all. And did a good job of holding back. That brings that back now. A deuce count. Wow, we got a 2 ball, 2 strike, 2 out. That's a deuces. Rub the bill of the hat. That one goes for a ball. It's going to bring us a full count now. Brennan Warwick now, full count. Bottom of the first, 2 outs. To keep the at-bat alive for the Knights. A breaking ball and got him stuttering. My goodness, number 13 is giving the stuff right now from the Panthers as he strikes out the side, and that's going to be the end of the first. We're going to go ahead and take it to a quick commercial break. We're going to go ahead and be right back after this quick commercial break. Again, you're listening to Vype Media, and again, we're bringing you some Knights baseball here, and thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're going to have some fun tonight. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
Media Days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From Media Day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, Hyde videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
And welcome back to the Vype Live broadcast of the Regent Knights baseball, as Brady Roberts now taking command of that bump again, as he did a great job in the top of the first so far, and laid a perfect bunt right there, but a great job by the catcher getting up out of that position and fire one over to first base for the out. Great job by the Knights, number 4.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 19, Preston Walter.
And that was right down the pipe. Brady Roberts couldn't have put that in a better spot for any better to go ahead and locate that one. That's going to be right down the pipe for a strike 1. Again, 1 out already in the inning. And another one, I mean, Brady Roberts, my goodness, just go ahead and give him the stuff right there. He's going to go ahead and take command of the bump right there. 2 called strikes. Doesn't look like he's messing around. Let's just go play with the strike zone. And right there. Oh! Ooh, just a bit outside. That's going to bring our count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Brady right there trying to get him to chase a little bit. It's going to bring up the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Our score is still 0-0 here. And again, thank you everybody for hanging out with us on Vype Live Media. A check swing right there. Almost went, but he still checked it in time. We got ourselves a full count here. And Brady Roberts, don't do anything right here, but just pitch a strike. Oh, made him cut on it right there, foul. Keeps our count now fully loaded. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And here comes the pitch. That one's a little bit low, but it's got enough on it. He's going to get him looking. And that's going to be a strikeout for Brady Roberts. Now 2 outs on the inning. An opportunity for Brady Roberts to get out of the side.
At the plate, in the 7th spot, the designated hitter, number 21, Hank Bowen.
This one a called strike on the first pitch. Number 21, Hank Bowen, coming to the plate for the Panthers. Here comes the pitch. This one's low. Good job by the catcher for stopping that one into the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here. In the top of the second, our score is still 0-0 here. A good-looking pitch right there, but it's going to be just called outside of the strike zone. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. An opportunity for Hank Bowen right here to get ahead of the pitch count. Oof, a low strike right there. That might have been a little too low, but still we're gonna go ahead and call that with the home team there for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, got him right there on that one. That's going to give us a full count now. 2 outs here at the top of the side. Brady Roberts an opportunity again to deal some stuff. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here, top of the second. A good pitch, and he got him with a golf swing. Got him with a swing and a miss. And Brady Roberts is going to strike out the side. And 2 strikeouts right there. And that puts the Regent Knights back into the driving seat now as they are still our score here, 0-0. And the Panthers with the lone hit here in the ball game now, only 1 hit. Nothing to show for the Knights, but we got an opportunity to get the bat in our hands, so we're going to see if we can make something happen. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Again, you're listening to Regent Knights Baseball here on the Vype Live Network, and the Willard of Oz here bringing you all this stuff. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back after this. And check that, I might be having some technical difficulties, so we'll just go ahead and stay with this thing through it. Come on now, let's just party. We're having some baseball fun here. And again, the Regent Knights, a beautiful ballpark here in southwest Austin. It's very stiff wind though, but again, tucked into the hill country over here into the hills. Just a beautiful ballpark with a beautiful scenery outside of center field. And again, with this wind that we're getting from the south, I mean, we gotta have one carry tonight. Good guys or bad guys. I got to see a dinger. Again, if you got any family or friends sitting here in the stadium tonight, give them a text. Let them know find the Willard of Oz. Would love to be able to connect with some of the fans up here tonight, interview any of the parents. And again, just want to shed some light on this baseball program. And again, thank you so much for having us be a part from Vype Live.
Number 5, Mark Westmoreland.
And number 5 going to lead off the action for us, Mark Westmoreland. The righty. And this one low from the pitcher from the Panthers, number 13. Don't have a roster on the Hyde Park Panthers. A great outing, though, by the Panthers pitcher. Had 2 strikeouts. And right there got Westmoreland swinging right there now. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs here in the bottom of the second. Right there, doing a good job taking the ball right there. 2 balls, 1 strike, no out here in the bottom of the second. Again, number 5, Mark Westmoreland here at the plate. A good breaking ball right there. My goodness. That had me whiffing up here from the stands. A beautiful breaking ball. And that brings the count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one fouled off right here. I didn't flinch, though, for everybody back home. You saw that on the replay. I did not flinch. Oh! Oh! What a battle right there. A great battle right there for the foul ball. Love the effort. Gotta love the effort. Again, now our count 2-2, no outs. Swing and a miss right there. Mark Westmoreland goes down swinging, and again now, the 3rd strikeout for the Panthers pitcher, doing a great job getting him swinging.
Number 6, Jack Burkle.
Number 6 coming to the plate for the Knights, Jack Burkle, the right-handed hitter. That was right down the pipe, no disguising that pitch right there. A good-looking pitch right there from the Panthers. Comes the 0-1 pitch now. It's going to go high and outside. It's going to be for 1 ball, 1 strike. And again, coming from that Cedar Park area, Chris Paddock now on that San Diego roster and has really done a good job of taking command of that lead. I love when a pitcher gets on the bump and just throws strikes. Let's not disguise anything. Let's just throw strikes and play ball. And this pitcher from the Panthers doing a good job taking command of the pitch. And he falls behind right there. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That one, oh my goodness. A great pitch right there. That was some Some serious heat right down the pipe. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Our score is still 0-0. And that was a dinger, but just foul. Going to have to walk that one back, Mr. Jack Burkle. Just falls, foul. And our count still staying at 2-2, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Here comes the pitch. This is going to be shot right in between third and shortstop. Jack Burkle going to turn and look at first. A great job, and he's actually going to go ahead and take the advancement to second. A great job by Jack Burkle and that baseball IQ of knowing when to go. Just a great job right there, turning that single into a double.
Batting sixth, catcher number 4, Mitch Abernathy.
Now to the plate for the Knights, it's going to be Mitch Abernathy. 1 out, 1 runner on second. That one's going to be fouled off. I almost got it. And that's going to fall just foul. It brings our count to no balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 man on second. That's Jack Burkle, if you were wondering. A good pitch right there is going to stay ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the second. And again, got 1 man on second. Jack Burkle got there with a single, but then smart IQ with the baseball running. And oh, and a beautiful breaking ball. Got him looking right there. Hate to see it.
Batting seventh, first baseman number 14, Cole Godwin.
Cole Godwin now to the plate, number 14 for the Knights. 2 outs, 1 man on second. And the pitcher a little bit worried about Burkle right there. Maybe Burkle getting in his head with that base running, with that leadoff. An opportunity right here for Godwin. And he takes a hack at it. That's just going to be fouled off down the first baseline. Godwin got great hip speed right there on that. He really turned on that ball good. Just couldn't get there in time. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 0-0 our score. And just fouled off again. A little bit late on that timing on both hits right there. Got to get those hips around a little bit faster. Again, Cole Godwin now. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. So far, the Panthers have stranded 1 base runner tonight. The Knights not 1. A breaking ball right there. That could have gone either way. That's going to be called a ball. Inside, low and inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. That's outside for sure. If you're a baseball player, a former baseball player, we got a deuces right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Go ahead and rub the bill of that hat. Deuces. Any magic right now we can get for the Knights. We need the bats to get active. Again, number 14, Cole Godwin now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jack Burkle there on second. Here comes the pitch. That's, ooh! Got him inside looking. You hate to see it. And so Cole Godwin going to take the looking strikeout now. That's 3 looking strikeouts now for the Panthers. Absolutely taking command on the bump. And we're going to go ahead and transition now into the top of the third. And still Brady Roberts, our guy, still out there on the pitch for us. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can make some magic happen. And again, you're listening to the Knights baseball here on the Vype Live Network. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Knights baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Help! Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
And welcome back to Vype Live Sports here. The Willard of Oz bringing you the action here at the Regent Knights home field as Brady Roberts going to throw this one. Looked a little bit inside, but they're going to call that for a strike. My goodness, if you're in Austin right now, go outside and look at the sunset. It is absolutely gorgeous tonight. That one right there, I don't care who you are, that's a called strike right there. So now, Brady Roberts ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. That one going to be low and outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs here in the top of the 3rd. I want to give a shout out to my QA tonight, Shane. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, making sure I sound good and not like a box of silverware tumbling down a hill. And that's going to be a strike, but it's dropped by the catcher. Going to fire it to first, and that's in time. That's an out, baby. That's a great call right there by the first place umpire. That was a foot race right there, and it looked like number 4, the catcher from our Knights, Mitch Abernathy, almost fumbled that and wasn't going to be able to get it off, but he fired a strike over there to first for the out. Brady Roberts now. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch, a great job by Mitch Abernathy relocating that one. My goodness. Looked a little bit low and outside, but we'll call that for a strike for the home team. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here for Brady Roberts. That was almost the same location as that last pitch. It's going to be low and outside now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Breaking ball, that's going to be just high now. Brings our count now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. 1 hit for either team. Not much action going in the batting department. It's because Brady Roberts is handling it as the Knights pitcher. A beautiful breaking ball. My goodness, got him looking. I could feel the wind from that pitch right there. Brady Roberts getting him looking right there.
Back at the top of the order, number 11, Ethan Perez.
Alrighty, so we've gone through the order once. Now we're back at the top to number 11, Ethan Perez. That one's going to be low and inside for a called ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. No runners on the bases. Brady really going to be able to get into that windup. And he got him right there on that swing. Ethan Perez calling a moonshot right there, but a little too early. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. That one's in the dirt. Brady trying to bring a little bit too much stuff on that one right there. Held on a little too long. So far, a great game by number 4, Mitch Abernathy. The Knights catcher been doing a great game calling the game. Sets up right there. My goodness. Ooh, a good spot missed right there. Brady, that couldn't have been in a better spot. 3 balls now, 1 strike, 2 outs. Ethan Perez taking a hack. That's going to be fouled off down the first baseline now, bringing us to a full count now. 2 outs. Let's see if Brady can get out of this jam yet again. He's had to do it all night. And got Ethan Perez, leadoff batter now, his 2nd time to the plate with a full count. This one popped up into the infield, and it's going to be just retreated towards the middle of the outfield, and great communication. Actually, it was dropped. We had our shortstop, our second baseman, and our center fieldsman in the vicinity to make a play. It looks like number 8, and it was Brennan Warwick, a center fieldsman, that came up to really try to make the play to call everybody off, but a little miscommunication. That one's going to be blooped, and an error occurs. Now as the Panthers have a man on second as that runner gets all the way from home plate to second off of that. Beautiful breaking ball right there. Got him a little bit early on that. It's going to get him to cut foul. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Again, Brady Roberts, number 10 from the Knights, having a good game so far on the bump. Now got 2 outs with the man on second, ahead in the count 0-1. That one's going to be hacked over there into the outfield, and a runner's going to be able to turn and look from third. He's going all the way home, and that's going to be called out. And that's going to be called out. He needs to be careful right there. All right, we're having a little bit of chippiness right here. A nice play there at the home plate. A great job by the catcher, Mitch Abernathy, for getting in position and making a physical play, protecting that home plate. And a little bit of chippiness right there. Let the guys play. Let the guys play. Let the guys play. That's okay. That's called passion. They're just getting passionate. That's okay. A great job by Mitch Abernathy for protecting that home plate, not letting that base runner have a clear path at the home plate. That's exactly what you want your catcher to do. Get textbook, get that wide frame, and not let that clear path there. A textbook play by the Knights to get out of the inning. That's called baseball. Let's just have some fun now. Let's just keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, let's play some football now. Let's have a little bit of contact. That's okay to protect home plate now. And a lot of uncertainty going on now at home plate as they're trying to figure this out. We might as well go ahead and call in Dr. Phil. But again, Shane, thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break while they figure this one out. A great play by your home team Knights there at the plate. Couldn't have asked for a better baseball play. Again, this is Josh from Vype Live Sports. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're listening again. This is the Knights baseball on Vype Live Sports.
Yeah, Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Knights baseball Again, the Willard of Oz here bringing you all the action. And I'm not joking. If you were looking for some fireworks, we just had it here on a Tuesday night here at the home plate. A great play at the plate. A great job by the right fieldsman from the Knights from firing it in to Mitch Abernathy. And I'm not joking. The dude looked like the bus from the Pittsburgh Steelers, absolutely crowding that plate, not making sure that that base runner was going to get there. I'm sorry, a little bit of chippiness out here, but couldn't have asked for a better play from your catcher. So Mitch Abernathy gets them out of the side as that runner was about to go ahead for the go-ahead run here in the ball game. But now we're still tied 0-0 here going into the bottom of the third. Now to the plate is going to be number 9. I believe that to be Will Thomas. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is the Willard of Oz here on the Vype Live Network and been broadcasting Vype Live Sports since it was formerly known as KMAX Sports all the way back since 2012. Came from the Cedar Park area and played for the Timberwolves, played baseball as well as football, and then wanted to get into sports broadcasting and had an insane opportunity to become a part of this group that has now been formally bought out by Vype Media. And wow, just look where we've come from broadcasting many years ago. So just very excited to be here bringing you the stuff tonight. Again, the Willard of Oz bringing you this action. And again, getting set here to start things off here in the bottom of the third for the Knights. It's going to be from the righty, number 9. Got that as Will Thomas. Pitcher staying in for the Panthers. He's had a great night so far. Got 3 batters looking. Struck out 5 so far just through 2 innings. This one's going to be fouled off just behind the first baseline. Brings our count no balls, 1 strike, no outs here in the bottom of the third. 0-0 our score. I'll make sure to update my trusty scoreboard for you guys back home. There we go. Now we're live, baby. That pitch is going to be low and outside. Going to be called for a ball now. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs here in the bottom of the third. And the pitcher going to go ahead and take an opportunity to look at this one more time. Again, our batters for the night so far, Jackson Smith, Brady Roberts both struck out. And Brennan Warwick able to get on base, and then Mark Westmoreland struck out. Jack Burkle with a double with a great base running, and then Mitch Abernathy, Cole Godwin both struck out as well. That was a good breaking ball, a little bit high. I thought we adjusted maybe to get that in at the top of the strike zone, but still Blue going to call that for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Will Thomas, again, the 8th batter in our rotation. He's going to go chasing one for a strikeout. Got another one swinging right there for the 6th strikeout. Number 2, Reed Turner coming to the plate as the DH tonight. 1 out so far for the Knights in the bottom of the third. He's going to go ahead and take a swing at this one. A little bit late on that timing as I felt the wind on that swing. That's going to go no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Reed, the DH, a good-looking prospect. He's a tall kid. He's got a big strike zone with that. It takes a little bit too long right there to commit on that swing. It goes a little bit late now. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Reed Turner, the DH, behind in the count, 0-2. That one's going to be looking for a strike 3 for the 2nd strikeout of the side and the 7th strikeout. And Jackson Smith now to the plate at the top of the order. pitcher is from the Hyde Park Panthers, because this dude is absolutely dealing some stuff tonight so far. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And he's got another strike right there. I'm telling you, this guy, Luke Taylor, he is absolutely taking command on the mound tonight. 7 strikeouts for this dude. He's already got 3 of them looking, and right now ahead in the count 1-2. Oh my gosh! My goodness. Luke Taylor with some absolute stuff, and Jackson Smith goes down for his 2nd strikeout of the night. Wow. So the Panthers get out of the side, and our score is still here, 0-0. I got to give my voice a break. Let's go ahead and listen to the sights and sounds of the ballpark. Let's have some fun tonight. Joking. If anybody's here in the stands tonight, you got to come party up here in the press box. We're having a lot of fun and dancing to the jams tonight. I don't want anybody to feel left out. Chase Perez now coming to the plate tonight. So far, got on base with a double. This one's going to be a little bit low and outside now. It's going to bring the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. We still got Brady Roberts on the bump for us. One ball, 1 strike. Ethan Perez, the right-handed batter that got on base with a double. This one's low and outside. Brings our count now 2 balls, 1 strike. I do apologize, had to wet the beak right there, a little bit of a coughing attack. Brady Roberts trying to make him chase right there and trying to do it again, but that's going to be enough for a walk. So Ethan Perez now on base with a walk. Coming up next to the plate is going to be number 17, Jackson Kruger. Failed to get on base last at bat. And he's going to go ahead and show bunt. Again, Ethan Perez on first. He pulls back at the last second. Abernathy lets this pitch go a little bit past. Check that, not Abernathy, number 13, our new catcher. Don't have him on my roster right here. Again, forgive me for the home team. Brady Roberts now behind in the count, 1 ball, no strikes, and a man on second. as the runner advanced on the pass pitch. Again, the base runner gonna go ahead and check with that base runner to keep him honest. And Brady Roberts now gonna come back to the set. 1 ball, no strikes. Ethan Perez on second base, got there by an error. That one's gonna be fouled off. One ball, 1 strike for number 17, the left-handed hitter, Jackson Kruger. Our score is still 0-0 here. Brady now checking with Ethan Perez on second, keeping him honest. Going to fire some stuff downhill, and that's going to be fouled off now. Brady ahead in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. An opportunity right here to get one back. Brady Roberts again ahead in the count. 2 strikes, 1 ball, no outs. Jackson Kruger, the left-handed hitter from the Panthers, 0 for 1 on the night. An opportunity right here for the Knights to take some command. The runner is going to be going. A great job by the catcher, staying big, not letting that one go too far past, potentially an extra base by Perez. So Chase Perez now advancing all the way to third base. Chase Perez was left on second at the top of the first. So he's been stranded. He knows what it feels like. An opportunity now to maybe go calm down Brady Roberts. And again, we want to thank everybody that's hanging out with us on the Vype Live Media. Go ahead and get at me. The Willard of Oz at Twitter. Would love to see if you're checking in. If you're at the ballpark, come hang out with me. I'm hanging out up at the top of the press box. Would love to go ahead and put you on the crowd mic. Let's go ahead and do an interview or two. Let's have some fun here at the ballpark. All right, Brady Roberts, let's get back to it. 2-2 the count, no outs. 1 man on third. And that's right down the pipe. My goodness. That's the one you dream of. That's the one you dream about as a kid. You think about taking yard. And a great job.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 22, Henry Rabat.
And that was a great job by Roberts getting the strikeout. Now 1 out, 1 man on third. Now coming to the plate is going to be number 22 for the Panthers, a left-handed hitter. Excuse me, check that right-handed. I know my left from rights. I have a 2-year-old daughter. I know how to do directions. This is a right-handed hitter. That one's in the dirt. Great job by the catch. Great job by the catch with a man on third to absolutely make a wall, to not let that baseball go by. Great job by the catcher right there. No, 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Again, that Perez, that Panther is just chilling on third. An opportunity right here for Brady. That one's going to be swung on and fouled. And now we're even in the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Brady doing a good job staying in command. And that's the thing. That's just what we preach over in Cedar Park is you got to deal strikes. We're not trying to make people chase. Let's just play baseball. So let's just pitch strikes. And right there, almost got him missing, but just going outside of him. Going to make a play at home, and that's going to be enough for Chase Perez to sneak in on the steal home on the pass ball. So the Hyde Park Panthers now take the lead here in the top of the fourth, 1-0 with 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out on that pass pitch. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. There we go. I got it! Dude, I thought that was coming right here. Did you not think that was coming right here? Are you a freaking meteorologist? Come on, dude. All right, I got a meteorologist hanging out in the stands with me tonight. This guy is calling the weather like nobody's business, all right? I'm telling you, if we get a pop-up, that wind is going to carry it over center field, right? I'm telling you, I have a first responder correspondent in the stands tonight reporting from Vype Live Media. Your name, sir? Garrett Gamble. Check him out on Twitter, the Garrett Gamble. This one's going to be called for a strike right there. That should be. Ooh, that was. Oh, come on now. That was right down the pipe. I'm not going to lie, Shane, if you're watching this at home and you're checking my feed, did that look right down the pipe or not? So we're now at a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. And now it's fouled off. It's going to be a free play. Never mind. Check that. Let's run it back. Brady Roberts really hanging in on this at-bat. He's been dealing a lot of stuff to this guy. We've got to be able to get an advantage right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Again, just deal some stuff, put it over the plate, make him chase. There he goes! A great pitch right there, and I mean, Brady Roberts, talk about putting that last batter behind you. With the pass pitch, letting it run through, that's what you love to see out of your pitcher, to be able to put that last batter behind you and to capitalize on the next opportunity. Great job by Brady. 2 outs now. Our score here still 1-0 here in the top of the fourth. That's going to be a called strike. Number 19, Preston Walrick now to the plate, and he struck out looking last time. And Brady already ahead in the count, 1-0. 0-1, excuse me. That one's going to be a high breaking ball. That's going to be called now, bringing the count to 1-1. All righty. Now it brings our count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Brady trying to get him to chase right there on that low one. That's going to even the count out now. Or excuse me, check that now. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. And the Panthers got home with a passed ball. Chase Perez getting all around the bases. He got on with a leadoff double, or excuse me, a double in his first at bat. And this one ripped over to right field into the outfield. A great routine play by the Knights to hold him up for just a single. But my goodness, did you hear the ping off of that bat? That was an active bat right there from the Panthers. And extending this inning now here in the top of the fourth. 3 hits now for the Panthers, 1 error. And we've got 1 run come across for the Panthers as well. So 1 runner on first, 2 outs. Looked like a good breaking ball. Might have got him to chase on that one, but a great job by number 21 from the Panthers of staying in his stance, not chasing anything. Showing bunt. He's going to check back to first, keep that runner honest. And now number 21 again, and that's Hank Bowen. And at his first at-bat, struck out. And now showing bunt. And for as big as a kid as this guy is, Hank Bowen, for him to be showing bunt, I don't know. I don't think that's in his repertoire. And he's going to go ahead and take the strike. So now we're 1-1, 2 outs, runner on first. Hank Bowen, one of the biggest kids on their team, is showing bunt. Surely he's got the power to take a yard with this wind. Oh, and that one's going to be just outside, a little bit low. So bring the count now, 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs with the man on first. Brady Roberts just trying to get out of this inning. Doing everything he can. And that runner going, that's a foul, and that's going to be thrown not in time. A good job by catch for the heads-up play, but that runner is going to be safe on second. So runner advances from first to second. And the count now deuces. If you got your hat at home, rub that bell. 2-2-2. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brady coming with some stuff. And he's going to go ahead and bloop this one over to first, but he'd go ahead and backtracks. First baseman comes off of it. He's going to fire it home, and that's not going to be in time. The Panthers get home. Number 19 able to cross home plate. That's Preston Walrick. That's going to bring our score now 2-0 with 2 outs. Oh, my goodness, the blooper that just caused the first baseman to come off the bag. Caused the second baseman to come over and check. And it advanced a runner all the way home, and now we're getting a mound visit. And this is from the Knights. So we're going to go ahead and take an extended commercial break while we figure out this pitching situation. Hopefully Brady can come out of this inning because we only got 1 out to get. So let's just think that our defense can play behind Brady because he's been doing a good job of dealing some stuff to get to this point. Again, this is the Willard of Oz here on Vype Live Radio. Thank you so much. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, Hyde videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school of creative work under the guidance of Vype.
Alrighty, Shane, we had a little bit of a malfunction there with Jazzler. We were doing like 2 commercials at once. That was fun. Glad y'all were here for that. Oh my goodness, here comes the baby with the big bow. I remember when my daughter was that age. Oh, hi. Oh. Again, if you're hanging out at the ballpark, come hang out with me. We're having fun. Alrighty, Brady back to the mound. That was right down the middle. Apparently the mound visit was worth it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs with a man on first. The Panthers ahead in this inning. They've gotten 2 runs now ahead, 2-0 here in the top of the 4th. And that one's foul. Heads up. Make sure nobody flinches. Are y'all leaving now? Oh, come on now. Just get your food to go and come hang out with me up top. I'll interview you. It's all good. I mean, we got some fans leaving and trickling out right now. They're going to go get their tacos. They're going to come back. We're going to have some fun. This is the ballpark time, baby. Again, thanks for hanging out on the Vype Live Network. That one's going to be low and outside. A great job by the catch of getting in front of that one, not letting that one go by. Again, that's kind of been the tail of the tape of why we've gotten to this first run for the Panthers. We had that wild pitch. And again, Perez getting on base with a single and going all the way around the love to go ahead and get home. So 2-0 our score. And right there, my goodness, Brady Roberts with some stuff. Got him swinging and a missing. And we're going to go ahead and end the side right there. So the Panthers, though, they're up 2. 2-0 our score right now, excuse me. As we move into the bottom of the 4th, we'll take a quick commercial break while I update the scoreboard, check with my wife, and make sure everybody's good at the home front. Thank you so much for listening to the Vype Live Network. This is the Willard of Oz.
Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, Hyde videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
I'm not joking. I'm telling everybody in the stands tonight, if you're here tonight having fun with me, I want everybody to stand up, have a good time. We're here having some fun. If you're here in the stands tonight, come up and hang out with me at the top of the press box. I'm telling you, Knights baseball is where you want to be on a Tuesday and Friday night. If you're not here hanging out with me, then you're doing something wrong. Let's go ahead and have some fun. Tune into the sounds right now. Here we go. And now that we've got coming to the plate, coming out of that last bind, Brady Roberts now coming up as the pitcher, coming into the bottom of the fourth, has an opportunity really to spark some life into this Knights sideline right here. Again, Brady Roberts been doing a good job of dealing some stuff, had some unfortunate errors on some pass balls that gave up some runs, but an opportunity now to right the wrong just in the batter's box. That one right there, swung on strike one, and Brady Roberts, his first at-bat, did go out swinging on strikes. 0-1 our count here in the bottom of the fourth, trailing 2-0 to the Panthers. That one's hard and swung on miss. A little bit high and outside right there. And Brady just going to foul that one off. And if I could channel any energy into Brady Roberts right now as a man in sales, you got to put the last at-bat behind you. You got to get back in it right now. This is an opportunity for Brady Roberts to really channel in, locate this ball. Let's send something out there to the outfield. Let's have some fun. Oh! Oh! I thought it was going to be blooped out there. A great play by the third baseman actually coming into foul territory, getting that ball. And so Brady is going to be out right there. That's going to bring up our next batter, number 8, Brendan Warich. And right there, kind of hung on that one for a little bit too long and took that called strike right over the middle. No balls, one strike, and again, I'm not joking, this kid Luke Taylor is throwing some stuff. Oh my gosh, got him chasing right there, a little bit outside, a great play by the third baseman, and he is out. My goodness, number 19, Preston Walrich, did an unbelievable job of coming up and fielding that ball from the third baseman and firing a strike over to the first baseman. That's going to be another out, so now 2 outs quickly for the Knights. And number 5 to the plate now for the Knights, and that's going to be Mark Westmoreland. I need Moreland. Comes the first pitch. Mark going to go ahead and take a hack at it, but that's going to miss. So behind in the count, no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth, trailing 2-0. Mark, his first at-bat, did go down swinging. But who else did it to Luke Taylor? This one's going to be low and outside. Brings our count now 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. No base runners on the bags right now, so we've really got to get some runners out there. That was a beautiful breaking ball, my goodness. Luke Taylor with some stuff right there. Gave Mark a lot to think about as he didn't even swing on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. comes the pitch, and he got him swinging right there. Another strikeout right there, and retires the side. The Panthers still on top, 2-0 now, going into the top of the fifth. We'll go ahead and just keep it here. Alrighty, folks, thanks for hanging out. I mean, Michael Jackson is a definite vibe right now. Definite vibe right now if you're here at the stadium. We're having a lot of fun. And so is Brady, doing a good job right there, getting ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike, and got him the check swing. If you flinched, you owe me a hamburger. And that's going to be no balls, 2 strikes now. Brady ahead in the count. Hey, baby. I'm telling you, there's a lot of babies out here. We're having a lot of fun. Hey there, baby. What does the cow say? Alrighty. Sorry, had to channel my inner baby talk with my 2-year-old at home. Shout out Dakota Willard if you're listening right now. You should be in bed. Alrighty, 1 balls, 2 strikes. Brady is still ahead in the count. He's going to get him. Oh, he's got to go. Oh, he fouled. Never mind. Again, folks at home, forgive me. I get a little too excited and might scream, oh, and ah. You know, we're just having fun here. Brady is going to make him swing right there. My goodness, I felt the wind from that one. That's going to be a strikeout. It's going to bring now Brady 1 out here in the top of the 5th, still trailing 2-0. And number 20, James Luke now to the plate. A good-looking pitch right there. Low and outside, just on the corner. Called strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. He's going to go ahead and just paint that corner if you'll let him. Brady going right back to the same spot. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh! Keeping him honest right there with that one. A little high right there. Maybe got away from him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. No man on base. Oh, yeah! Oh! That's right down the pipe. My goodness, that's what you call a pitching machine. 2 outs now here in the top of the 5th for Brady Roberts, doing a great job.
At the plate for the Panthers, number 10, Gus May.
Number 10, Gus May now to the plate. The righty, a little bit off that plate, Brady. I would pitch him inside, keep him honest. Not that honest. 1 ball, that's a little bit too far inside. That'll definitely make him think about crowding that plate. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. He got him chasing. He thought about it too long right there. He should have committed to that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's a little bit low in the dirt. And number 10, Gus, has that Marcus Giles type of approach with the bat up on the shoulder. It just, the windup, it doesn't look like he's necessarily ready. A little bit late on that turnaround. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Oh, yes, sir. Too much thinking on that one right there. Don't think about a good one. It's already gone by. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, 2 outs. That one's going to be a take your base, my friend. That was a good little duel right there between number 10 and, let's see, that was the pitcher for us, Brady Roberts. That was a good little duel right there.
Now batting for Hyde Park, number 8, Chase Perez.
Chase Perez, the man of the hour. The man that's gotten on base with a double, gotten on base with a walk, and then gotten all the way around for their first run. That one's a little bit too high, just at the shoulders. That's going to be a called ball. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. 2-0 our score here. The Panthers leading the Knights. That one's a little bit too far outside. Brady Roberts going to check over with first. And again, all that doesn't matter right now because, let's see, number 8, Chase Perez at the plate. He's gotten on base twice, gotten all the way around for their first run. We got to focus on this batter. Got him with a check swing right there. Yep. That would have been a little bit of a lumberjack hack right there, but it was just at the top of that strike zone. Both, take your pick. He asked if it was a called strike or a swing. Take your pick on that one. Brady Roberts now behind in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs with a man on first. Almost the same spot. Almost that same spot, but a little bit too high right there. 3 balls, 1 strike. At this point, we're just trying to deal strikes. Let's just play ball. Nothing wrong with bringing heat and making them swing. Boom! Let your defense get behind you. Brady trusts his defense, and that bloops right in between the second baseman and right fields. And they're going to go ahead and get the tag down, but he is safe at second. Chase Perez going all the way. Check that. Chase Perez getting the double. So Chase Perez having a night for himself for sure. Chase Perez with the bloop double, getting that runner all the way to third. And so now with runners on second and third, 2 outs, Brady Roberts has an opportunity to really get out of this side right here. Let's not, I mean, you can trust the defense as much as you want, but I'm trying to deal some stuff right here to make something happen. And they're going to go ahead and intentionally walk the batter right there, and that was number 17. That was Jackson Kruger. I don't necessarily agree with that intentional walk. Jackson Kruger already struck out once tonight from Brady. I would have loved to see another hack at that. So now bases loaded now for the Panthers. Top of the 5th. On top, 2-0. And it's a great pitch right there by Brady. You got to love that from a pitcher with all the, the negativity starting to mount on and just pile on. You love when a quarterback or a pitcher or your playmaker point guard can just put that last play behind them and just deal the next pitch. Boom! Right there. This one's going to be blooped. Let's see if they can make a play on it. And just outside of the catch from the third baseman, this one's going to be fired into third base. And 2 runs come across from the Panthers. A 4-0 swing quickly now So a 2-run shot with 2 outs. The Panthers strike, advancing runners to second to third. Again, the intentional walk not necessarily paying dividends right now. And so we're going to go ahead and get a mound visit from the home team, and it looks like Brady's night could go ahead and be done. He had a great night so far, did a great job of dealing some good stuff, putting some balls in play for his defense to go make some plays, but unfortunate, had that first passed ball that really opened the floodgates for the Panthers on the offensive side, and after that passed ball, things really started to mount up offensively for the Panthers. So Brady's night's going to be done. It looks like we're going to be checking in number 8. And that looks like it's going to be the center fielder, number 8, Brennan Warridge. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break while Brennan warms up. And again, you're listening to the Vype Live Media here. This is the night's baseball game, hosting the Panthers. And again, you're hanging out with the Willard of Oz. Thank you so much tonight. And again, we're going to let Mr. Warridge warm up real quick. Again, we'll be right back after this.
Our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, Hyde videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Brennan makes him chase right there, but it's going to be 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, and runners on second and third. Brennan has got to get out of this jam. That one's fouled. I almost caught it. I almost caught it. If I had a go-go gadget arm, I would have been able to reach that. That's going to be fouled off. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And again, runners on second and third. Brennan definitely brought in a pinch. Got to get out of this mess. Bam! That one smacked out, and that might carry, and it's gone. The Panthers send one to deep right, and it had that south wind carrying it. That was a line drive. Not even a moment did that think that it was going to stay in the park. That's out of here, baby. And the Panthers take a 7-0 lead here in the top of the 5th. Oh, my gosh. What a shot right there. And that was a great-looking shot. Again, I couldn't see if that was number 22 or number 17. Check that. Jackson Kruger. It was Preston, number 20. Okay. Number 19, Preston. Okay, number 19, Preston Warridge. I mean, there was not even a thought. That baby was out past curfew and got a spanking.
Number 21, Hyde.
All righty here. An opportunity for Brennan to put that last pitch behind him. And he deals a strike right out of the gate. A good-looking pitch right there to take command, 0-1. That one's going to be low and outside, a little bit wild right there on that delivery. This one's going to be low and outside as well. Bringing the count now, 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. This one's going to be low again now, bringing the count 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. An opportunity for Brennan to get out of this. And Brennan going to throw a good-looking strike right there, giving an opportunity for his defense to make a play. They get under it and make the routine catch. So that out retires the side, but not after giving up 5 runs in the top of the 5th.
Well, that takes us to our
And we will go ahead and take out, we'll take a moment for the 5th inning stretch.
And in honor of Coach Bunch, I need all of our graduates to stand up, serenade the coach. I know you know the words. Do your best Harry Carey impersonation. Zach Robert, I know you can sing this. Lindsay McDowell, come on.
1, 2.
Let's serenade the coach.
I'm telling you, that's the stuff that makes me want to bring my daughter to the ballpark. I want to be able to get her some Cracker Jacks, have some fun, let's sing the dang song, let's have a good time. Everybody's having a good time. That's what we're trying to do here at the ballpark.
Pull out your rhinestone sequin jumpsuit. Do your best Neil Diamond impersonation. Let's keep it going. Sing to your neighbor. Little Sweet Caroline.
Touching me, touching you. Caroline, the times never seem so good.
So good! So good! So good! I'm telling you, nobody's doing the Sweet Caroline like we do back home in North Kakalaki. I'm telling you, we're trying to get the home crowd up and moving. We're trailing 7-0. We need a little bit of life over here. Sweet Caroline was what I thought was going to bring us out of the mix. And we're going to see where we go from here, baby.
This one's going to be fouled off just a little bit outside. To the plate is our hero, Jack Burkle, already on base with a double tonight. Another foul tip right there. Jack staying ahead on it. Got to sit in just a little bit more. Again, Luke Taylor, number 13 from the Panthers, really doing a good job on the bump tonight, dealing some stuff, staying in command on top of the batters at all times. A little bit of dust? Come on, Luke Taylor. Don't let that bother you. Luke Taylor back on the mound now. No balls, 2 strikes. Burkle's going to send this one out to deep left. And a good job by the outfieldsman for tracking that one. It's going to be for an out. Now to the plate is going to be number 13.
At the plate for the Knights, number 13, Sam Pope.
Sam Pope. Sam Pope with his first at-bat tonight, and he's checked in as the catcher. And at first catching was Mitch Abernathy. This one's going to be for a called strike, again for Sam Pope, number 13, the right-handed hitter, his first at-bat. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. 7-0 our score. Sam chasing that one right there. Going to fall behind in the count now. 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th, trailing 7-0. An opportunity for Sam to make something happen. Whoa. Got him right there. Luke Taylor got him looking right there again for another looking strikeout. Luke Taylor is just absolutely dominating the mound tonight. That looks like to be his 5th looking strikeout of the night. Oof. And again, we're here in the bottom of the 5th, and Luke Taylor is still just absolutely dealing some stuff. I mean, some serious heat right there, right down the pipe, not disguising it by any means. Again, you can tell with that breaking ball in his approach, when Luke Taylor pulls up, you can tell when he's throwing that breaking ball. But again, no sign from the batter's side. Oop. You can see it every time. He lifts up that front leg just a little bit too much, and you can tell when that breaking ball is coming. He puts a little bit extra into it. And that's the thing with those, you know, those pitchers that really command. They're really good at disguising those pitches, and you can really tell that tip off well. And then again, right there down the middle. That one's going to be fouled off now. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. No runners on base for the Knights. Cole Godwin, this is his 2nd at-bat tonight. He went down looking on strikes his 1st at-bat. And he got swung out stringing there. And that's going to go ahead and retire the side now. So transitioning now into the top of the 6th. The opportunity is getting slimmer and slimmer for our Knights. We really got to get something going on the defensive side, but more importantly on the offensive side. So we'll be right back after this quick commercial break, and a new pitcher now for the Knights, and we'll go ahead and get that number change here for you. It looks like number 1 going to be taking over the pitching duties, and we'll get you the Willard of Oz ready to bring you the stuff here again from the diamond here. The Regent Knights, we had a beautiful sunset, and now the sunshine has went to sleep, as my daughter would say. As this is going to be a called strike now for number 1, again, new pitcher now, Will Pope, the junior for the Knights, actually pitching to his little brother, the freshman, number 13, Sam Pope. This one's going to be low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, I played my my high school ball up in Cedar Park and had a middle brother that was only 13 months older than me. Ended up earning a scholarship full ride to Baylor for running back, as this one's going to be shot out to outfield and blooped just down the foul line. And a great job by the Knights, though, recovering, and that was number 3, it looks like, making the play. Jackson Smith coming up to field it and hold that runner at first. So again, Will Pope, the junior, giving up his first hit on his first batter. 7 hits so far for the night for the Panthers. Only 2 for our Knights. Will Pope with the man on first, and the batter showing bunt. He's going to pull off last second. Going to take that ball. Going to bring up the count 1-0. No outs, 1 man on first. And going to go ahead and show bunt again, but pull back last second and take a hack at it. It's going to bring the count 1 ball, 1 strike. And that runner's going to go. Sam Pope is going to go ahead and make a play at it. A good on-target throw by Sam from the freshman. And again, got the pitching change information from the press box during the last commercial break. And understanding that this kid behind the plate is a freshman, my goodness, he's been making a brick wall behind the plate, especially in that last inning when we gave up 5 runs. He's been doing a great job of holding everything up front. And how cool is that to be catching balls from your brother that's just 2 years ahead of you. Sam Pope, Will Pope right now, dealing the stuff right now for the Knights. And got him right there on a strike 3. Got him swinging. Will Pope with his first strikeout on the bump. So the first out for the Knights here in the top of the 6th with a man on second.
Now batting number 28, James Luke.
Number 20, James Luke to the plate now for the Panthers. Again, got a man on second with just 1 out. He's going to take a nice swing and a miss right there. Good off speed by Will. Really got him chasing on that one. And Will just looks in command, and that probably might be because of the little brother thing. I can't imagine how awesome that is to be able to pitch to your little brother. And this one's going to be fouled off. Anybody that flinched, you have to buy me a soda. Nobody bought a soda. That's okay. Nobody flinched. We're not going to implement that rule right now. But again, if you get a foul ball into the net and you flinch, you have to buy everybody on your row of soda. That's just the rules. I don't make them. I just play by them. That's what I'm telling you, Shane. You need to keep that at-home audience honest. I'm keeping the audience here honest. That one's going to be fouled off again. My goodness, that was a shot. Make sure Ethel isn't standing over there because she better have her head on a swivel. And so Will Pope now in command on this count. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out with a man on second. Again, just playing catch with your little brother in the backyard. Just deal some stuff. Oh! Almost got him chasing on that breaking ball right there. Got me going on it for sure. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Will Pope, here comes that pitch. He's going to go ahead and take a hack at this one. It's blooped just past the second baseman, but caught and fielded. Great job by the Knights retreating back into that like outfield-ish area, that no man's land. But again, great communication by number 9, Will Thomas, the second baseman, for going back and tracking that baseball. So to bring up 2 outs here for the Knights in the top of the 6th, the Panthers. And an opportunity now for Will Pope to get out of this side. Doing a great job in his first outing, dealing some good stuff to let his defense play some ball. Will going to go ahead and step off the bag, keep that second baseman runner honest. Again, 2 outs. Let's just focus on this batter. That one a little bit high. Going to be called for a ball. Right at that batter's shoulders, pec area. That was a little bit on the top of the strike zone. I'm okay with that no call. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Oh! Took a hack at that one, going to be fouled off. It brings the count now 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs with a man on second. Again, Will Pope, the new pitcher here for the Knights. Brady Roberts was the first pitcher for the Knights and gave up 7 runs. He looked like he was doing some great stuff, but had one pass ball that really opened the floodgates for the Panthers. Will Pope now 1-1. The deal, he's going to send a shot out to center field, but the center fieldsman doesn't even have to come off his mark much. And don't even worry about hitting that cutoff, man. That's going to retire the side and take us to the bottom of the 6th now. An opportunity for the Knights. We got to get back into this lead one batter at a time. I'm telling you, if you're with me, let's ride. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Knights baseball here on the Vype Live Network.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, Hyde videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for hanging out with us here on a Tuesday night here for some Knights baseball here on the Vype Live Network. Thanks for hanging out with the Willard of Oz. We're having some fun for sure, especially with Huey Lewis in the news. My goodness. The DJ has been on one tonight, as the kids say. And so the Knights now, Will Thomas to the plate. So far on the night, 0 for 2. Oh! Don't know if he foul tipped that one or just called for a strike. A nice pop off that catcher's mitt. And again, Luke Taylor, the pitcher for the Panthers, he stayed in the whole game so far and still taking command on that mound. Not looking like he's losing any velocity at all. But behind in the count still, 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And I got you, Sean. I'll update my scoreboard. Again, just a beautiful night for Texas high school baseball. Great clubs, great fan bases. Everybody's been playing fair and nice and just having a good time tonight. This one's low, and Will Thomas is going to go ahead and take his walk to first. And you got to think that this might be the first mound visit for the Panthers. And the head coach does take this opportunity. Luke Taylor, he hasn't looked like he's been dropping at all. His velocity, not at all for that matter. But this first walked batter and nursing a 7-0 lead. I mean, you don't think that there's any chance. Maybe he can go ahead and finish this thing, but at the same time, not worth it. Let's just go ahead and get some young blood in there and see if we can't fix it. If you're here, just go ahead and give me a chicken dance. Okay, nobody's going to do the chicken dance? I'll do the chicken dance. That's right. Uh-huh. All right, Shane. Yeah, I can do it too. We're trying to get the home crowd going, especially on the Vype Live Network. And if you're not doing the chicken dance, there's something wrong with you. I mean, I'm always going to take an opportunity to do the chicken dance, especially for my daughter's sake. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wow. And so after that mound visit, It looks like Luke Taylor's still going to get this call to stay on the mound, so we're going to see if he's going to be able to finish the side. And again, no outs, no balls, no strikes, a new batter right now for the Knights, and that's going to be our DH, and that's Reed Turner. Went down looking in strikes on his first at-bat. He's going to go ahead and show bunt, lays a good one down the first baseline, making that pitcher chase it. Luke Taylor, and might have maybe tweaked or pulled something. And a great job again by our DH, Reed Turner, laying down a nice bunt and made Luke Taylor go chase it. Kind of looked funky when he was fielding that. Don't know if he might have tweaked something on his hip or something. But still a great outing from Luke Taylor. Got him to this 7-0 lead. He gets a standing ovation from the Hyde Park crowd. And so with that, runner advancing on the bunt, we have runners now on first and second. Oh my goodness, what a wind that I just felt from my back. Almost blew me down from the top of the stands. My goodness. And we are going to go ahead and take a quick extended commercial break while we get a new pitcher warming up, or we brace for tornado winds. I'm not sure, but just stick around and find out. Again, you're listening to Knights Baseball here on the Vype Live Network.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
And welcome back to Vype Live Media, the Knights baseball here. First home game of district season, and we got a Donnybrook brewing. We got really a new pitcher change. And here in the bottom of the sixth, trailing 7-0, a new pitcher comes in for the Panthers, number 7, the right-handed pitcher. Don't have a roster again for the Panthers, so forgive me for not getting their names correct. Yes. All right. You talk about a song that's going to get everybody moving and everybody grooving. This is it. Shane, I'm telling you, if you were here with me in the crowd right now, we would be getting the people hyped. Me. 2. Bum, bum, bum. Come on, do it with me. Bow, bow, bow. I need all the Knights with me. Here we go. Come on, Panthers. I can be biased. I can be neutral over here. Nobody's doing the YMCA with me, Shane. I'm trying to have some fun here. Again, that's just what you get with the Vype experience. We're trying to bring the enthusiasm to the games, baby. Yeah. Good job, Blue. Yeah, I got a thumbs up from the Blue. You know you're doing something right when you get a thumbs up from the Blue.
Smith.
And Jackson Smith coming to the plate now for the Knights. Again, our leadoff man, he has gone down swinging both times. So a little bit excited, to say the least, whenever he's in the batter's box. Got to hone in a little bit, sit on these pitches, and find the right one. That one was almost it. A nice cut right there by Jackson. And Jackson had a great out in the last inning. A nice blooper shot that Jackson came up and fielded. An opportunity now right here to hack into this lead now with runners on first and second. And a good-looking strike right there from the relieving pitcher, number 7, from the Panthers. Again, don't have that name for that pitcher. Do apologize. And a good breaking ball right here that just falls foul. And Jackson doing a good job of locating the baseball. Just got to get there a little bit sooner. Got to turn those hips a little bit faster. And again, a very stiff wind coming out of the south end. This one popped up again. Be careful, fans in the stands. That might be blown back into your field. Just outside. Jackson staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Doing the Bee Gees in real life for us. Staying alive. Did you like that, Shane? That was for you back home, baby. Hey, and by the way, is my daughter back home? She better be in bed right now. This is past her curfew. Jackson sends a shot out to deep center. That's going to be missed. And a great opportunity for the Knights if they can bring some runs in. We got one run turning third, another one turning third. We hold up a runner at third. We bring in one, and that runner that comes home is going to be number 9, Will Thomas, coming all the way around the bags to hack into that lead 7-1 with runners on second and third. No outs. And you hear the music, baby. All right. That's some fun music right there for the home team, especially when you get a run in and advancing runners to second and third. An opportunity now with no outs for the Knights. This is a wild outside pitch, and again, the batter right now is going to be number 10, Brady Roberts, who did a great job at the beginning of the game of doing some good stuff, but had a few errors and a good couple hits from the Panthers that gave him this 7-1 lead. And Brady going to take a swing right there now, evening the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one going to be high for Brady. And I'm not joking. For Brady to get a called ball that's high, this kid is a tall-looking prospect. I mean, he's got to be over 6 feet. But that one was definitely flirting with his temple level. That was a high pitch right there for sure. That got away. And another one, and that's going to go past the catcher, but a great recovery right there as he got some love with that member bounce from the back wall. And they're already going to go ahead and do another mound visit with the backup pitcher. But this is going to be all advised from the catcher. I wonder if they're talking about what meal they're going to get from Whataburger later. You never know. So Brady Roberts now back into the batter's box, battling a 3-1 count. No outs, runners on second and third. An opportunity for the Knights to cut into this lead. And he takes a hack at it. This one's going to be popped up. It looks like a routine, but you never know in this league. And that is going to be for the first out of the inning. A good shot by Brady nonetheless. Now bringing to the plate is going to be number 8, Brennan Warich. Brennan Warich, playing center field, has done a great job all night. Fielding plays, making good defensive plays, but now we're needing some opportunity here at the batting position. A big stiff wind as you feel that. Oh my goodness, checking his face right there. A good job by Brennan checking back and not taking that one to the chin. Again, our Regent Knights, trailing 7-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. This one's going to be a shot right up the middle. That's going to bring home 2. That's bringing home 2. That's 1, and that's another one right there, baby. Yeah, that brings home number 2, Reed Turner, and number 3, Jackson Smith. Okay, so when someone starts playing the like clap your hands music, like I can't help but clap my hands. I can't help but clap my hands. It's just part of me. I got to do it. All right, so now our score 7-3. We got runners on first. We no outs right here. An opportunity for the Knights to really hack into this lead. That looked like a check swing to me, sir. That looked like a check swing. Sorry? It was also a strike, says the Hyde Park photographer. Behind enemy lines, I love it. Oh, okay, but you got me right there. You got me chasing right there. Okay, I understand karma now. All right, everybody chill. Let's reset. 0-2 our count here. Oh! You literally could not have prayed for a better pitch to look at. I mean, that was right down the pipe. No disguising that at all right there from the Panthers.
For the Knights, number 6, Jack Burkle.
Oh. Everybody better back up. Jack Burkle's to the plate. Back up. That one's in the dirt. Jack Burkle so far on the night has gotten on base with a double. Jackson has also gotten on base with an error. Yeah! That was a rip right there. And that was right into the middle. A great job right there, base running. And let's see if they advance that runner to the third. Good job checking by number 8, and that was Brennan. A good job by Brennan with only 2 outs. You don't want to get yourself into any scenario to where you're in a pickle situation, especially with 2 outs. So a great job by Brennan holding up at second base. 2 runners now. Oh, and again, I'm getting my stats up here from the press box right now. So number 13 coming to the plate, and that's Sam Pope. This kid's a freshman. This kid can't even drive a car. Come on, he's about to get to the plate. He has an opportunity. Let's see if he can swing to the fences right here, and especially with the south wind, let's have some fun with it. Alrighty, so 7-3 our score here in the bottom of the 6th. It's really turning out to be a great game. Thanks for everybody that's hanging out with us, especially Sam, my QA tonight. Really appreciate it. Again, the Willard of Oz has a lot of fun, and we're all over the place. So let's just keep that rolling. Bottom of the 6th, 7-3 our score. Let me make sure I update my scoreboard for you, sir. 7-3, there we go. Showing bunt, going to pull off last second, take that ball. It'll even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And again, we got runners on first and second, so a huge opportunity right now for the Knights to really put some pressure on the Panthers. And pulling up last second, he probably should have stayed in there and hung in for that bunt. That's going to be called for a strike. And again, this is the freshman at plate. That one's way outside. As the kids at Cedar Park High School used to say when we were playing ball, get this kid a sandbox. He's playing in the dirt. He's playing in the dirt out here. Let's get him a sandbox. Let's get something over the plate to play ball. That one right there, you couldn't have asked for a better pitch. That was right down the pipe. My goodness. That was some stuff right there. That retires the side for the Panthers and ends that nice little comeback that we had going for the Knights. We had 3 runs scored in the bottom of the 6th, and we're taking it to the top of the 7th. It's the Witcher hour, folks. I need everybody to put on their rally caps. We really need to do this. Let's do it together. This is the Willard of Oz from Vype Live Sports, bringing you the Knights baseball. We'll be right back after this messages.
brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, Hyde videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Alrighty, and we are back to the action here. We've got a Donnybrook brewing, and again, I get that reference because I hail from the great state of North Carolina. Now, again, I'm from Texas now, been here since about 2000. But again, one of my broadcasting inspirations was actually my uncle, who actually broadcasted games for Appalachian State University when they went on the road to beat Auburn. So definitely had my broadcasting gene implemented by my uncle, and his favorite phrase is, "We have a Donnybrook brewing." And I'm telling you right now, these Knights, even though going into the top of the 7th, trailing 7-3, Uncle Momentum might be on our side right now, so you never know how these things shake out. Will Pope delivering a high one right there. That's going to be called for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs here in the top of the 7th, trailing 7-3. Oh, come on now. Don't be afraid to call that a strike. That looked like it was good from here. And that one's going to be called for a ball now. 3 balls, no strikes, no outs. That's right. He makes it up on that call. That one should have been called a little bit outside, but we'll take that recall. We'll take that strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Got him looking right there. This is Chase Perez, folks. This is the guy that's gotten on base with a double, a single, gotten all around all the bags. If we can strike him out right here, that could be some Uncle Momentum right here. 3, full count. Ooh! And the blue calls the timeout for Perez because this is his at-bat. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no men on base. An opportunity to take out Perez. And that's how you take him out. My goodness. That was a direct shot. My goodness. Perez took that like a champ. That, I feel the bone contusion from here. I mean, I'm not joking. Like rewind like 10 years ago. I could take that pitch anytime, but don't dare me to stand in that batter's box. Chase Perez taking a shot to the back. Will Pope going to keep that Chase Perez honest on first. Again, trailing 7-3. We need to worry about the batter at hand. That's it right there. And that's how you get back into this ball game. Will Pope right there doing a great job, the junior pitcher, just dealing a strike. Let's deal some strikes, let your defense play. Right there, that's a shot by the Panthers. That's going to be just over the right fieldsman. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Going to find the cutoff man, but that's not going to be enough. That runner's going to come all the way from first to home. And Chase Perez taking a bow as he comes across the plate, bringing the score now 8-3 here for the Panthers over the Knights. So now Will Pope has to put that behind him. It was a great pitch, letting something get out in front of him so his defense can play, but just a shot. Got him. And a great call right there. Great call. Will Pope did a great job fielding that ball, and he never put his glove down. He actually fielded that barehanded, and that's just the risk that you take with making that kind of play from the pitcher position. If you're trying to field that barehanded, you better clean that fieldly, or you're not going to get that out. And exactly right there, Will Pope did a great job of fielding that cleanly and distributing that to first base to get that out. And again, now 1 out here in the top of the 7th, trailing 8-3. Boom! All right. All right. That's now the second hit batter now by Will Pope, the junior. If I'm the opposing coach, I might go talk about something. That's too many batters in 1 inning. I wish they would fix every divot like that on Twin Creeks. Alrighty, so Will Pope now brings runners on first and third, 1 out. And the batter at the plate is going to be number 21, and that's Hyde Bowen. His first at bat, he went down swinging. So he likes, and he's showing bunt right now. And that one's in the dirt. Good job by the freshman, making a brick wall right there, not letting that one go by. Again, very satisfied with the freshman catcher play by Sam Pope, number 13. This kid has really been playing a great ball game and catching a great game for that matter. That's fouled. Did you flinch? No flinches over here. Nobody has to buy a soda. We're still good. All right. I'm going to get you next time. I'm going to get you next time. I want a Coke, all right? I want a Coke. So Will Pope now, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out with runners on first and third. Runners on the corners. Let's see if we can get out of this jam showing bunt. Let's see if Will gets down that line. And that's an error. So he's going to throw it. Will Pope tried to field that and then throw it to the first baseman, but it was off target, so the first baseman had to come off the bag. Runners advance. Run comes home. Runners on the corners now. 9-3 our score here with only 1 out. Hearing a defensive call called 133. I'm going to call a defensive call. Get anybody out. Let's just get them out. Anybody out. Let's just do that. And so at the plate now is going to be number 2 for the Panthers. Don't have a number on him. Looks like they're showing bunt. He's going to lay one down, and a great job of throwing that pitch and catch. But a runner does come across. So now the score 10-3.
Now batting number 5, Reese Owen.
Want to know our count, 2 outs. And that one's going to be low and inside. That brings the count to 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here. Runners on first. Check that. Runners on second. Okay, any flinches? I was checking my phone, wasn't making sure anybody flashed. Okay, I still want a Coke. Nobody gave me a Coke. That's okay. So 2 balls, 1 strike. That's where we're back here where we are. Okay, here we go. Let's just run it back. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs with a man on second. Will Pope, your pitcher. That one's high and inside. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs with a runner on second. In the Knights trailing 10-3 here in the bottom. Check that, top of the 7th. So we'll have another at-bat to really put the bats on. This one low and outside. That's going to be called for a walk. Will Pope walking another batter now. So runners on first and second with 2 outs. And at-bat now, number 20, James Luke. And here's that Saharan desert dust that you see blowing into your screen. It's that Saharan desert. You know, it's just crazy. We see it all the time in Austin. My goodness, look at all that. Shane, do you see that at home? This is crazy. Wow. You know, I'm really out here in the elements, Shane. I could use a Gatorade or a water, whatever you got. That's okay. Luke is at bat now. 2 outs, no balls, no strikes, runners on first and second. Bam! That one's going to fall foul to bring the count now. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Again, Dakota Lynn, if you're listening to this, you better be in bath time right now. Oh, that one's a low pitch right there. That's going to be called for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Will Pope, the junior, on the bump. That one's going to be low and outside. That's going to go past the freshman, his little brother, Sam Pope. Runners advance from first to second to third. Two balls, 1 strike. This one's fouled off. Nothing? No flinch? I'm going to get a Coke out of these people, I swear. I'm telling you, Shane, all of these fans are trained for foul balls to not flinch. I'm telling you, you go to Round Rock Express game, everybody in the row flinches. It's amazing. Boom! That one right there going to be fouled off again. So Will staying ahead of the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Bop, 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 bop. Again, thanks for everybody that's hanging out on the Vype Live network right now. The Willard of Oz. I'm trying to bring you the stuff. I'm trying to bring you that entertainment that keeps you hanging on. Boom! And that's the 3rd hit batter. That is the 3rd hit batter by Will Pope. Again, just coming from my Cedar Park area, 3rd hit batter, don't even think about it. Let's just go ahead and switch them. You got too many kids in the arsenal right now. Let's just keep it rolling.
Now batting number 10, Gus May.
So bases loaded now for number 10, Gus May. Had a pretty good night so far. Gotten on base a couple times. And that one high and inside. Definitely going to keep Gus honest with that pitch. That one's going to be called for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs with bases loaded. Will Pope here on the bump. That was a good-looking pitch right there. That one's going to bump through Gus on the infield single, but actually bloops out to the outfield. It brings home 2 runs, and the runs just start to pile on now. 12-3 from the Hyde Park Panthers. A nice shot right up the middle from Gus that brought home 2.
At the plate for Hyde Park, number 8, Chase Perez.
Oh, and now Chase Perez back to the plate. An opportunity. My goodness, this guy's going to win MVP. He's doing everything but selling hot dogs at halftime. Will Pope behind the count. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Tried to get him chasing, and that blue goes ahead and gives us that charity strike, baby. I'll take that any day. I'll take that any day. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. That one's going to be ripped down the third base line in between the short and third. Going to hold that runner up at third base. A great job by outfieldsman number 5, and that was Mark Westmoreland doing a great job of firing that one in from the outfield, holding that runner up at third.
Now batting for Hyde Park, number 17, Jackson Kruger.
Number 17, Jackson Kruger coming to the plate and had a pretty decent night so far. Went down swinging, actually. Never mind. Okay, not the best night. He's gone down swinging twice. So not the best. But that's okay. Put those behind you. Oh! That was a close one. Looked like it was good from here. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Panthers. 12-3 our score here in the top of the 7th. That one's going to be fouled off for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That right there is a called strike on that swing. We're not in the 77th inning. We're in the 7th. There we go. Top of the 7th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. Outs. Oh! That one's going to be called for a looking strikeout. They retire the side. And so we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with the rest of this action. Again, this is Knights Baseball, on the Vype Live Network. Again, thanks for hanging out with the Willard of Oz and Shane tonight. We're going to send you to a quick commercial break. Actually, check that. Let's just listen into the sounds at the ballpark. Alrighty, folks, that's what I'm talking about. We're just having some fun in the ballparks. The sights and the sounds of the ballpark have been absolutely amazing. As that swing and a miss right there from number 14 from the Knights. Good, hard-looking swing. That was number 14, Cole Godwin right there, falling behind in the count 0-1, trailing 12-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. Cole leaning out right there, but a good-looking breaking ball right there for the Panthers. That falls now, a strike now. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 12-3. Ooh! A good-looking breaking ball out of his hand right there, but a great job by Cole tracking that and staying alive right there, hacking that one foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Ugh. A lot of heat right there from the Panthers, and Cole just a little bit behind on that pitch. It's going to foul that one off just down the first base side. Still our count now, no balls, 2 strikes. Cole, staying alive. Oh, still staying alive. Gotta love it. The Bee Gees are happening tonight. Staying alive. Shane, can you help me out at home? Are my EQ levels good? Am I staying alive? There we go. That's going to be a shot right up to the pitcher. We'll see if he makes a routine play, and he does. And he does. Easy phasey. We're moving on. One out. The Knights now bringing Will Thomas to the plate. Will Thomas got all the way around the bags once. Oof. A high inside pitch to keep him honest.
Batting for the Knights.
And that one's going to just fall foul, so that'll bring our count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this one's going to be blooped out to center, and that shortstop. I'm not joking. You better go ahead and call your local sports center because that's going to need to be on a highlight right there. Great effort right there to go ahead and make that play from the shortstop position. Reed Turner. All right, Reed, just letting you know I got all the wind behind you. Just hit this one far. Don't get hit by the pitch. If you just make connection, all of us are blowing at the wind behind you. We're going to blow it over the center field. For a home run. You got this. Bringing some stuff right there. Everything he had into that pitch. I felt it. Still outside. It's going to bring the count now 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. No men on base. Oh, that almost looked like the same dang pitch as last time. Still brings our count now 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. No men on base. Trailing 12-3. Okay, I seriously flinched. I literally have to buy everybody here a Coke. Because that's the thing. That's the rule. If the foul ball is hit into the net and you flinch, you got to buy everybody on your row a Coke. And I flinched. I got to buy everybody on this row a Coke. That was coming right on my face. Oh! And a great little rip. And let's see if he gets there, but he's off the bag. First baseman comes off the bag to make the play. Shortstop fired a shot over there, but a little bit off target. So it keeps the Knights alive right now. Number 2, Reed Turner, the DH, getting on base with a single.
For the Knights, number 3, Jackson Smith.
Jackson Smith so far on the night. As he rips this one into outfield. He has struck out twice, but he advances Reed Turner from first to second. We got a little 2 out. Rally going.
Number 10, Brady Robert.
Brady Roberts now to the plate, the left-handed hitter. He was the starting pitcher for the Knights. Was dealing a great game pitching, but a couple errors kind of got him behind the 8 ball. Brady, a high pitch, a breaking ball, but still doesn't cut into the strike zone. That falls for ball. 1-0 our count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Runners on first and second for the Knights. Hard pitch right there, but Brady able to track that to cut under it enough. Fouling it off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And here comes the pitch. A check swing, but that looked good even if he didn't check it. That was right down the middle, a beautiful breaking ball right there for the Panthers. Now Brady falling behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs with 2 men on base. That one's going to be blooped out. And that's going to be able to bring a runner home, but the runner doesn't advance. He holds up at third. And that runner is going to be Reed Turner, who holds up at third. And so that's now going to bring the bases loaded. Number 8, Brennan Warridge, now to the plate with bases loaded here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 12-3. We can get a nice 4 spot here on the board if we get one over the park, and we got the south wind to do it. Ah! A little too excited right there on that pitch. Got to bring down that excitement here with bases loaded, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. This one's going to be shot right into the center field, and that's going to bring home 2 runners for the Knights. That advances runners from the corners from third to second. A great job by Brennan, an RBI double, 2 RBI double. A great shot right there by Brennan, right at the middle to keep the drive alive. Trailing 12-5. Coming to the plate now is going to be number 5, Mark Westmoreland. He's had a great job fielding. Not the best night behind the plate. He's struck out twice, so an opportunity right here to right the wrong.
At the plate for the Knights, number 5, Mark Westmoreland.
And Mark is going to hit this one. A little dribbler. And this is going to be off the bag, so that's going to be a run scored. So now that brings us 12-6 with runners on the corners, 2 outs. This is a hell of a 2-route rally, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, sorry, never mind. I'm not allowed to sing. I'm just allowed to broadcast over here. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. We got a nice little 2-out rally rolling right now. Boom! That was a good-looking strike right there. A good-looking breaking ball right there from the Panthers to get ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runners on the corners. Oh, my goodness. Bringing some heat right there, but a little bit off track. Coming out of his stance right there. The catcher did to field that. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on the corner still. 12-6 our score here in the bottom of the 7th. An off-speed pitch, but a little bit too much, especially with that south wind. You're going to have to bring some heat to get it across the plate. This one's going to be popped up. This could be a routine play to end the game. Bam. And that's what it is. A routine pop out at shortstop, and that ends the game. Our final here from Regents Ballpark. The Regent Knights fall to the Highland Park Panthers 12-6, and a valiant comeback by the Knights for sure. Again, I want to thank everybody for listening in for the Willard of Oz and Shane, my QA tonight. Having a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a few more games for you guys for the rest of the season. And again, if you're here at the ballpark, I want to make sure that you come meet me. I want to make sure that you come up in the stands, say hello. Let's have some fun. I got a crowd mic that you can hop on. And again, we're trying to get the community involved. Let's just have some fun at the baseball game. So if you're not doing anything on Tuesday or Friday nights, make sure you got plans to bring the family out to the Diamond and come join the Willard of Oz in Vype Sports. Again, thank you so much from Vype Sports Media, Suna Vincat, Merle Bertrand, my QA tonight, Mr. Sean. Again, our crew is so happy to be able to bring this stuff to you live. This is how my family got connected to high school sports in Texas all the way from North Carolina. So again, I love doing my part and giving back to make sure that you at home get the experience to be able to pass this along to your family and create memories. So again, the Willard of Oz checking out, but let's do some more games. I think we're signed on for a few more games, so let's have some fun the rest of the year. Again, 12-6 our final here from the Regents Knights Baseball Stadium and we'll be right back. Excuse me, actually, it's going to be an extended break, but we'll be right back with more Knights baseball throughout the regular season. So again, thank you so much for tuning into the Vype Live Sports Radio Show. Get at me at the Willard of Oz, check that, at Willard of Oz, Twitter. That's how you can get at me. Would love to be able to connect with you guys. And again, if you're here next time, come up here and chat with me. Would love to be able to conversate with you guys throughout the game. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you next time. This is Josh Willard from Vype Sports. Check it out.